Hey, welcome back to the channel. Another full auto tip. What's it going to be on today? Today it's going to be on MP-40. Again, as I said, this section is really for people that have these. There are a fair amount of these out there, especially a lot of them are tube guns that were made from part sets prior to '86 on American-made tubes. This is a post-sample original gun. What's this one about? MP-40 parts are becoming more and more expensive, and one of the things about the MP-40, this is an MP-40 bolt. All right, we're going to zoom in a little bit on this. All right, what the MP-40 bolt, when you separate the spring assembly from the bolt, you will see firing pin. When the firing pin, when I put these two together, the firing pin protrudes right out here, so the gun, when it's firing, functions as a true open bolt gun, like with a fixed firing pin. The firing pin in theory was designed, if it would break it could be replaced. In practical terms, parts are getting so hard for this, it's expensive. It's stupid expensive, actually. So if you have an MP-40, this is an alternative. This bolt is out of a Portuguese FMP submachine gun. It has the same telescoping encapsulated recoil spring, but unlike the MP-40, when I pull it apart, it doesn't have a firing pin here. It's just flat. This bolt has a true fixed firing pin right here. What's nice is this is a direct drop-in for this. The rest of the gun is pretty much useless, but this part will drop right in this MP-40. As a matter of fact, this MP-40 has one of those bolts in it already, and as you can see, it functions fine. There is one or two minor things to be aware of. Since this bolt has a moving charging handle, and a lot of the MP-40s have a fixed charging handle, I've gotten several of these. I've bought these for other people and stuff, where this part, this little stud, which is drilled and welded into the bolt, from years of service is basically weak, and I've literally had 3 of these that I put in the gun and the charging handle fell off. So when you buy one of these, you want to make sure that this is good and solid. You look inside at the welds and you look outside to make sure it's solid. Assuming everything's solid and the extractor's good, this bolt will serve you well. And I believe I just bought 2 of these for someone else here within the last year. They were like $150. These are like $450. So there's your full auto tip for the day. If you got an MP-40 or an MP-38, buy the Portuguese bolt. And and one other thing. In both the MP-40 and the Portuguese, Wolf Gun Springs makes a replacement spring. It's a little hard, it's a little overpressure. You need to lop a few coils off to get it down to where your gun will run. If your gun, like mine, it's old, it needs a little less spring tension, but you'll keep your MP-40 running a lot longer. Thanks for coming to the channel.